Hello and welcome. In this video, we will be going over how to create a square within Sketchup. To do this, we will be utilizing and familiarizing ourselves with the lines and shapes drawing tools. Knowledge of both of these will be greatly useful in any of the projects that you plan to do within Sketchup. Alright, let's get to it. Here we go. Let's first just select the lines tool from the toolbar at the top. When you select that, you should be able to click anywhere, left clicking, and see that it is creating a line. Now you see the line is changing colors from the orientation in which I move my cursor. That is because it is following along the axis in which it is correlating the color with. So this is the blue, this is the green, and this is the red. Now, if you just hold shift while you're on these lines, you can actually just keep this so you can move up and down and it won't move off that plane or that axis. Now, if you let shift go, you're back to here. And if you move up the green and hold shift, it will stay on that axis. If you hold shift and go up and down, you'll see that it'll stay on the blue axis, even going down. Okay, now, you also can utilize your arrows on your keyboard. If you select the right arrow, that will automatically hold you on the red axis. If you select the left arrow, it will hold you onto the green axis. Now, if you hit up arrow, it will keep you on the blue axis. So for this demonstration, we're just going to simply stay on the red axis. So we're going to hit the right arrow. Now, as you can see, when you move this line, it changes that box in the lower right hand corner that says length, and this is actually the length of the line. I'm currently using inches for my measurement. So as I move this, you can see this is 6 feet and 7 feet and change. Well, you also can just do something simple as this. We're going to be doing a 8-inch by 8-inch box or square. So we're just going to type the number 8, and then we're going to do the actual quotation mark or prime mark on the keyboard. And as you can see there, it's down the bottom right hand corner. You see length, and then you see the 8 inches. Now, when I hit enter, it will create that line for me. Now, I'm going to just do a perfect square. So we're just going to do 8 again, and a prime mark or a quotation, and enter. And then we're going to go hit the right arrow or hold shift to stay on the red axis. And you can either type 8 and the quote again, quotation mark again, and hit enter and create that line. Or you can simply just select the endpoint here, hold shift, and drag it to the end of the point in which you want the line to stop, which would be at the other end of this 8 inches from the first line that we created. So we can do that. And then to go here, you simply can just either type in 8 inches as we did before, or you can just drag to this point right here and hit the left button on your mouse, and it will create a square. There we go. So that is how we will make a square using a line tool. We now will move into making a square using the shapes tool. Now, when you select the shapes tool, you can get rectangle, rotated rectangle, and circle, polygon. We're just simply going to do rectangle. Again, you can use the hot key on the keyboard, which is R, and that will actually bring up this icon for you, which is the rectangle drawing tool. And this has the same type of functions as the line. If you go to the right on your keyboard or arrow on your keyboard, it will put you on the red axis, which is in front of us here. If we put it on green, it'll put it on that axis there. If we put it on blue, we will be able to do here. And just to show you, this is what red would look like. But in this case, we're just going to put it on the blue axis. So this is very simple. This isn't as, I wouldn't say as complex, because neither are really complex. Just one less step or a few less steps. And to do a 8x8 square here, we're simply going to make sure that we have the tool in the free form. And as you can see, the dimensions are moving down at the bottom whenever we move the mouse. Now we're doing a 8x8 square, so we're simply going to type in here, like we did for the lines, 8, and then we're going to do the quotation, and then we'll do a comma, and then we'll do another 8 and quotation or prime mark. Now, what you can see here is that it has actually created us another square. This will conclude how to make a square in SketchUp. Please stay tuned to any videos following this to keep compiling and building on your knowledge within SketchUp.